Hey guys, just wanted to let you know that I do have a Patreon, so if you are interested in supporting me monthly, you can do so. It's going to be linked in the description and at the top of the comments so that you can easily access it. Any and all support is highly appreciated. Okay, so ignore the hideous and atrocious start to the line art that I'm doing here. I really wasn't a fan of how it was turning out at the beginning. It will all come together, I do promise, but putting that aside, today's topic is about Thumin. Okay, so where do I begin? I do want to start off by saying this may or may not be my place to talk about this. So this is just me kind of giving my, opinion on the situation, my input. I actually do recommend you should go check out her stuff first if you want to be informed from the very beginning. There is a lot of tea, and I definitely don't do it justice, so again, this is me just kind of begging people to stop being trolls. I wish I could say stop being but I don't want to, be demonetized or basically a whole lot of racism that is not necessary. It all started from, I believe at least, and I might be incorrect, but from what I saw and gathered, it all started when she actually made fan art of herself, or like a self-insert of this character. I'm hoping I'm saying this right. Her name is Kiki, and she redrew this character in her style as a person of color, and many people, unfortunately, I really hate to say it like that, but so many people were bugged by that for whatever reason. But yeah, I do believe that's where it initially starts. I'm not sure if this is where this particular troll came into play. Again, I've only been seeing some of her recent videos. I'm not sure where this particular person started. So yeah, again, the biggest thing that we should all be doing, especially in this day and age, is, being respectful, spread kindness, not hate, especially for things you cannot control. For example, the color of your skin. I don't know why that's something you should be making fun of someone for, or being extremely rude and disrespectful. I don't understand it, never have, never will. But this particular troll, and I'm not going to name them because although I'm not a huge YouTuber or anything, any subscriber count doesn't really matter to me. I don't want to name them and give them any sort of recognition, but also, like she says, Thumin, I also don't want anyone to go and harass them either. That's not the goal. I don't want them to be harassed either, although they clearly need a lot of love. They say people that tend to be the most rude or hard to deal with need the most love. So I don't want anyone to go and harass them. That, once again, is not the goal. But what is the goal is simply to talk about it, use my voice, even if it is over simply a YouTube video. I really don't think anyone deserves that kind of hate, no matter who you are. And at the end of the day, we're all human, so no one's better than the other. I, again, will never understand that kind of thing, but who am I to, whatever. But yeah, my one thing I would ask everyone to do is please, if you are not already, go and subscribe to Thumin, follow her on Instagram, her Twitter. Again, I am not like a huge popular YouTuber, but I think if you are not following her, you are missing out greatly on a lot of amazing content and artwork she produces. She really doesn't deserve what she's going through. And she has mentioned a lot of people of color, a lot of artists who are colored have to go through this, and that is so unbelievably unfortunate. So yeah, I really hope that she enjoys this piece of artwork here that I'm doing. And again, I cannot stand the line art. It looks atrocious, but once again, it does sort of end up coming together. I do, for the most part, end up liking how it looks at the end once it's colored. Hopefully you guys will too, but yep, let's go ahead and finish the video. I would also like to say, not talking about it is pretty much as good as doing nothing, so if some of you feel like me talking about this is not necessary or might be bringing unnecessary attention, to the haters, the racists, for the most part I would have agreed, but it's like she says, not doing anything about it is really not solving the situation. You can, only ignore something for so long, so I completely understand not only wanting to rant about it, but again, like I said earlier, we're all human, and one way or another, you're gonna have to set your foot down and bring light to the situation. So I just wanted to say that, you have the right to your own opinion, but if this video is not for you, you definitely don't have to stay. I just really can't grasp the idea that people want to bring others down so much that they would even go so far as to spam their email, make numerous different accounts, call them the N-word, like completely out in the open, not bothered, not even, I just can't. I can never understand how people can do that, but again, I can't understand it, so. Now, I will give a fair warning, the rest of this video will probably just be me ranting the rest of the time, so again, if you haven't checked out her stuff first, I would really recommend doing that. Because yeah, this is just not okay. It never will be, never has been, because I really cannot grasp the idea that people think we, as a species, because we are supposed to be the most intelligent species, sometimes I really don't feel like we are, but that's just my opinion. Racism, I should flip the two, is basically ignorance. So, and in all honesty, that's like the nicest way that I can put it. So if you have a different way of putting it, then by all means let me know down in the comments. But yeah, Thumin, if you happen to be watching, I definitely want to let you know that I support you wholeheartedly. I really, really don't feel like you deserve this. And I hope it was okay that I was also talking about this. You definitely inspired me, if you can't already tell, by doing like a whole speed paint recording while talking about the situation. I watch a lot of your videos, not only for the tea, and not only because of your amazing, beautiful art, but you're a very good content creator, so I really hope you don't mind that this was clearly inspired by the majority of your videos. And going back to the topic before, if you really don't like someone or what they produce, you would think you would do the opposite of what some of these trolls are doing. I will also never understand that concept, where you actively, try to seek them out and almost stalk them, obsess over them. That's a really odd behavior. You would think you would just go about your day. If I don't like someone or something, I would not see myself like actively wanting to involve my day with whatever stuff they're, producing. So take it from me, if you don't like something or someone, don't follow them, don't stalk them, don't look them up, whatever it is, just
stop it. Get some help.
Because this seems to be like a reoccurring thing that happens with a lot of people, and I'm not here to like make fun of you for it or anything, so if you have done this before, I mean, don't be too hard on yourself, as long as you weren't, making the person that you didn't like feel awful about themselves. I understand, like, we're all human, again, we're not perfect, but I kind of had a similar situation with this person who didn't even hate me in particular. They hated somebody else, but because I was affiliated with them, they would hardcore stalk me, and because I accepted some of their commissions from this person that they hated, I was only doing my job, if you will. I wasn't trying to, do anything like that, but they absolutely hated my guts simply because I was being commissioned by this person. So there is, it's not uncommon, unfortunately, but again, I will just never understand it. If you really don't like someone, just try to go about your day, not involving yourself with them. It actually might help more than you think. Also, I just want to throw out there, there is room for improvement, so if any of the trolls happen to be watching, or anyone that has kind of fallen victim to any of this, whether you're the one harassing other people or you're the one on the receiving end, we all have room for improvement, and that's just my opinion. Again, I don't want to try to make it sound like I'm preaching or giving advice that's not asked for. Again, I might not even be my place to be talking about this, but Once again, the whole purpose of the video is actually just to spread a little bit of awareness, kind of, talk about the situation, and hopefully we can all improve one step together at a time. I know I am not perfect at all, not even slightly, so that's why I constantly feel like I don't have any room to talk, but I should probably stop downplaying myself. My husband calls me out a lot for it, so I will work on that. Anyways, that's my take on it. I won't keep talking too much about it. I don't want to take too much of your guys' time. Again, that's just my kind of opinion on the situation, so if you want to support this artist, once again, everything is linked in the description or at the top of the comments. And for the rest of the video, I'm probably just going to keep either ranting or maybe even talking about the photo that I'm drawing. So for the most part, that's going to wrap up the video for this topic. Please be kind to one another. One of my favorite celebrities, Joe Gatto, he is from Impractical Jokers, or he was. One of his famous quotes is, "Be kind to one another." Especially in today's day and age, that is the best we can do. I don't like going backwards. I don't know why some people still want to live in the past. I hope that doesn't come off too aggressive, but it is what it is, or how it sounds, I should say. I really don't want to come off too rude, but these are my opinions, so if you do not agree with them, if you don't respect them, that is fine. As long as you aren't completely rude about it, then you are welcome to also express your opinions as well. The rest of the video is going to be just the finishing result of the photo that I'm drawing, so if you are interested in seeing like a speed paint of me finishing, you are more than welcome to stick around. If not, again, thank you so much for watching. I really encourage you all to support one another, whether you're an artist, whatever it is you do, just humans in general, we should be supporting each other and not bringing each other down. But yeah, again, if you want to give her a follow, again, I also highly encourage that as well. I do want to thank you again for watching, and I will be back with another video, hopefully very soon. I really do apologize for being so inactive, but yeah, I'm going to leave it here and let the video finish itself, so I will see you guys next time.